Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, um, did we talk about USDA, which works the same way as VHDA? Is it? Can someone just brush over it?
I like the fact that we have transparency. Like Gary said, I haven't done a USDA loan in maybe 3 years, and I used to do a ton of them because when clients come in and we start, like I say, I'm talking to my clients as a counselor as well a little bit with financial advice, and I'm like, if you can get a VHDA and move into a property with equity, unless you have to have 100% financing, it may or may not be the best option for you. I'm not familiar with the USDA guidelines. Maybe some of you guys,
Yeah,
I know that it's U.S. Department of Agriculture. It is for rural areas. So the best thing to do is to talk to your agent to get that address and get that address over to your lender immediately to make sure that that property is eligible for wherever you're looking at. I know where I'm at in the area I live. I live in Culpeper, Virginia, but Culpeper, Orange, Spotsy, all USDA territory. But then you have some parts. You have like a little part of Prince William, like a half a street.
That's that part of Prince William where you don't know that you're still in Prince William.
Yeah. You know, like it's
that's
a
when
small
like
area.
that's that Prince William part. That's that part of Prince William County where I come outside, it's sunny and 80 degrees, but yet they close school because it's snowing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, USDA, it's a great program. They have income limitations as well. It's 100% financing. And I believe they charge an upfront fee. I'm not exactly
1%.
sure. Yep.
Yeah.
You said how much, Gary?
It's the upfront fee. It's a mortgage insurance premium similar to FHA. It's a 1% upfront mortgage guarantee fee. The huge highlight on USDA, if you can find a house in the area, in geographic area, and fall below the household income limit, is the mortgage insurance premium. The factor is 0.35, whereas with FHA it's 0.85. So you're literally looking at almost a third of the mortgage insurance and then only 3/4 of the upfront premium. So overall, it's a much lower payment than FHA. But again, it has its pros, its cons. The cons are going to be you have to be in a geographically or geographic specific area. The income limits are also much lower than VHDA, and their DTI requirements are very tight and very strict. So again, if you fall into that category and it works, yes, you would want to do USDA all day long. But it's just another one of those. You got to weigh the pros and cons, where you fit, what your options are. But kind of side by side, that will definitely be a little bit more of a beneficial program.
Okay.
Also, Anita, third-party approval. And I know Gary, you sound like he was about to touch on it, but this is when we say third-party approval, this is real third-party approval.
Sure.
Which means that once Gary's company or Mr. Gupta's company or mine, we approve it, we have to send that loan to USDA. And if they say those turn times are 5 to 7 business days, those turn times are 5 to 7 business days, and that's non-negotiable. That's extremely important for your client to know upfront during the process because it'll help you to write the contract. But also, a caveat to that is that every morning we get a report that says on Monday the turn time could have been 3 days, and Friday the turn time is now 7 days. It's all based upon volume. So those are really, really important things to remember is that you're getting the money from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. We're helping fund it, but it's a third-party decision. And sometimes they might have additional loan conditions that the consumer has to meet that can delay the process as well. So giving consumers proper expectations about exactly the transaction and the product that they're getting into is extremely important as well.
Yeah, and then of course the funding has to be available. So whenever you have, seems popular to meet recent years where the government can't pass a budget,
right?
Guess what? No USDA funding, you're on hold. So again, it has its challenges. However, just like with every single program, pros, cons, those are going to be some of the cons. But as long as you're working with a professional that can kind of keep you updated and give you those expectations up front,